Hello, happy Vlogtober, day 18. Currently still shrouded in darkness and probably even darker because it is about 5:20 in the morning. We're about to hit the main drag just off the street where my parents live, so I apologize if there are loudish traffic sounds. Probably not too many because I don't know how many people are up and about at 5 o'clock in the morning, but this does offer us a little bit backlight. Super duper helpful. Love that for us. I attempted to get out a little bit earlier today because today is the 5 mile day and I have a visit that is across the bay, so I need to get it together. Last time it took me just a little over an hour to do the 5 miles, so I should have plenty of time because I don't have to be there until 9:30 and it is 5 o'clock, so I've given myself 4 hours to get it together. But morning traffic in the Bay Area is pretty much just as horrendous as morning traffic in Los Angeles, so we're getting used to it, and here we are. Today is a long day for me. Oh, so sorry about this terrible backlighting. I not only have 4 visits, but I also have a college fair tonight, and that's actually my same schedule for tomorrow. Tomorrow's even longer because I have to be across the bay again by 8 a.m. And actually on Friday, which it'll be me again, I have to go all the way up to Sonoma, Napa wine country area, which is kind of far from us, and I have to be there by 8 a.m. That one's going to be kind of a rough ride, but it's fine. We shall make it work. Update on the knitting. So not much has changed since Vlogtober day 16. With my finished socks. Yesterday, I didn't have a ton of time between the visits to work on anything. I last night did work on 2 squares from my granny square blanket. So those 2 are done. I believe I have 4 colors left, and I decided to use the leftover blue from my Rhinebeck Roomie socks for it. And then also, so I pulled out one of the minis that I had picked out, so I used that for it. But I was crocheting last night, and I was watching an Avengers movie with my dad, and it was 7:15. I was falling asleep and was watching and crocheting with one eyeball open, and so I was exhausted. I think just the back-to-back visits, all the driving, trying to figure out where I'm going. This is a long one for me this week, with a lot of things stacked up throughout the days. So I know I'm going to be tired. I'm also working Saturday for a special event. It's virtual, but it's one of those events that's there's a lot of, they're going very fast. There's a lot of moving parts to it, so it gives me a little bit of anxiety. And I think I'm just building up to that, waiting for that to happen. I have these long days, and it has just simply been exhausting to me. So I crawled up to bed by 7:45, and I think I was asleep by 8:30. So I was very sleepy. Glad I got the rest, especially with an early day like this. But I didn't have a ton of time for the crafting, the making, the knitting, the crocheting. But I have a long break between my last visit today and the college fair, so I'm hoping to muster up the time and kind of the focus to work on my knitting. My other theory on why I'm not feeling inclined to knit while I'm out and about on the road is also trying to find a comfortable spot for it. I have a weird back, which honestly, who doesn't? And it's fine to knit in the car, but then it gets hot, but I don't like to leave the car on. And then it's 80 something degrees, so leaving all the windows open isn't always perfect for making in the car. And then I can sit at a Starbucks, but those chairs are not comfy. So I am really just dragging my feet on the knitting on the road. So hopefully we can get more done today. I will probably bring the granny squares with me, as well as the my vanilla sock that I'm working on. So hopefully I can get some done, but I better get these legs moving at a quicker pace if I'm going to make this 5 miles. So let's check in with you soon. Okay, I have made it to school number 1 after fighting some horrendous traffic due to general morning traffic, but also some crazy accidents on the freeways. We were moving so slowly. I was able to just kind of quick snippet of this poor car that was on fire on the freeway. It didn't look like anyone was inside, so I think there weren't any people that were injured, or at least that I could see that were still there. But oh, that was horrible. So I made it here. I have long day, but I have actually probably about 25 minutes before I have to head in. So I probably will put a little movie on my phone and maybe work on a granny square. So I had a very successful pit stop before the college fair that I have tonight. So I was able to actually get some work done at the Starbucks at the mall. When I dropped my backpack off with my laptop in the car, walked around for a bit, actually got one of the surprise gifts for my friends for her bachelorette party that I will be doing the first weekend of November. It was like one of those big things on my wedding prep list. Man, being part of a bridal party is expensive. However, that's okay. It is all for the bride and my friend, and we love it. We're here for all of it. And I also got an outfit for one of the wedding festivities, the bridal shower. It's going to be in the winter time in the Bay Area still, so it's going to be cold. But it is a winter tea party, and I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast or definitely not in Vlogtober, but I am not a dress girl. It's just not my style. It's not my body type. But I did actually find a dress at the mall that I think is going to be perfect for it. I don't know how I'm going to show this with one hand, and actually her color that we're wearing, I am wearing a dress for her wedding, but her color is actually kind of a winter green, like a forest green. So I found this. It's so hard to see. It's like a long sleeve. Here we go. Cute, really cute, kind of flouncy floral dress. It is a short dress, but I am planning on wearing it with tights and some booties, so that'll work out really great. It was 50% off, and so I was like, I actually was trying on other dresses and then saw this one hanging in the dressing room. So thank you to whoever didn't put that back. Though I am a big proponent for put your stuff back if you're trying stuff on. That is the right thing to do, or put it on the rack. But I'm now off my soapbox. So I tried it on and it actually worked good. The other ones I was trying on were on the clearance rack, and this one didn't have a clearance tag, and I was like, it's gonna be full price. But then I scanned it because Macy's has those scanners, and it was actually 50% off. So I was like, sold, because I very rarely find dresses that I'm willing to wear. And so I'm very excited about that. And what did I do? I got some dinner. I had some ramen for dinner, and then I also got a mango green tea with lychee jelly to give me a little bit of pick-me-up before the fair. I have a little bit of time before I have to be there for the fair, and so I have one of the granny squares that's nearly done. So I think I'm gonna sit here, finish that, and then drive over to the high school The fair ends at about 8 p.m. tonight, so I should be home by 8:30, 8:45. Plenty of time to edit this vlog, but I probably will be tired and won't get any knitting done. This is a busy fair, so usually by then I'm done. Like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to do any of the things. So this might be the last check-in for Vlogmas Day 18, but it has been a very productive day. I am proud of myself for actually getting some of my projects worked on today. Did some good shopping, had good food. Morale is high, folks. So let's go ahead and work on this granny square.